Okay, so I'm going to drop off and I'm just going to hear you on my computer. Okay. Okay, so you can unmute too. Hit your space bar.
Okay, I did it.
Okay, good. Okay, so there's a number of things you can do for children when it comes to uh, so you can do let's see if I can. Okay, so let me share. Um, so you can do forester'scalculator.com. So this is like what you do on your iPhone, going to the Forrester's calculators. So the obvious one is you can do you can do bright future. So this is similar. This is probably a little bit better than Children's Whole Life with Mutual of Omaha. So the owner of the is the parent. So let's go with Kentucky, and let's say it's a 3-year-old male, and I think the max we can do we can do 50,000. I think the max is 75,000. I think is what I said. Okay. So you can put multiple people on here, like multiple children. Okay. But I'm just doing one. So get quote. And so 3-year-old male, monthly premium is $26.58. But if you want to do 10 pay, they want to get it done in 10 years, they pay $71.93. Okay. So that's 75,000. If you want to do 50, now this is whole life, so it's guaranteed. Okay. 50,000, 1807 a month, or you can do 10 paid, 4830 a month for 10 years, and then it's done. So they can do that. So 25,000. I don't know that I'd go below 25,000, but sometimes they just don't want to pay that much. Well, monthly is $956 a month, or they can do 10 pay at $24.68 a month. So those are just super simple options for a parent or grandparent who wants to buy their kids, just a basic policy, right? And you can do the same thing for F&G or Mutual of Omaha's Children's Whole Life works the same way, and they're all probably similarly priced, but Forster's has the member benefits. So that's why this might be better for them. Okay. So the next level up is like a universal life. So this is where we look at, like I mentioned on the call, Smart UL. So Smart UL, you start amping up. This is more cash value opportunity. And I don't know that we can. Okay, non-medical. Say 3-year-old. So rate class juvenile male. Let's go 25,000 is the minimum. Get quote. So smart solve premium 2302. Okay. Now it's more. Is that more? I think what's the price? It was like $9, I think, on the whole life.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the reason why. It's because it's a UL. So the UL, you're going to be able to put more money into it. You know what? I don't have. Well, let's. Okay, so let's do. So smart UL. Let me show you what you're getting for that amount of premium compared to whole life. Okay. So death benefit. So it's 25,000. So this is where we just run the illustration. Just go at a glance. So it's 1910. So that's the modal premium.
What does modal premium mean?
That's monthly. It's whatever the
Okay.
mode. So it means monthly
Okay.
modal. I never quote minimum. So you can see over time that the cash value increases here, accumulated value. So they've got, some money in there. It's 25,000. But I think the smart solve was like 22. That means it's gonna I think it was like what, 22. So let's put in. Oh, there's a smart solve. Okay, smart solve. Okay. Go at a glance. So you got 2302. So now look, you're starting to get cash value now is you're breaking even at year 47. Now your cash value is more than what you put in, and your death benefit increases once it reaches the 25,000 in cash value. So, you can show this and you can show good cash value amounts. So this is another option to show what you can do on the cash value side. Smart solve. Let's say you put $100 a month. I don't know if it'll let you, but let's take a look. So you put more money in. See, it's going to limit you because you can't put that much in. No, anyway, I mean, so Smart Solve, you can show a client that it's going to earn cash value over time. It's going to, go past what you put into it by the time they're 65. They got 28,000 in the policy. They have 35,000 in life insurance, and they put in 17,000. So there's more money in it that they can borrow against. It's just a nice little savings account, sort of a rainy day fund. And so this is just using a UL as an example. Okay. Now there's also the Advantage Plus Whole Life. So this is now this is a whole life product, but it's got underwriting in it. It's not like, and so this is going to work very similar to Smart UL, but it's guaranteed. So again, 25,000, pay to 100 right here, or you can do 20 pay. Okay, so let's go at a glance, take a look. So it's $18.44 a month, and it just keeps it going. I think we said the other one, the cash value was going to break even on Smart UL.
Unknown caller.
So, and notice out here, 65, 66, they got more death benefit. So this is a decent product. You look at it. So, if I were maybe going to lean towards a UL, I might go with the Advantage Plus because it looks like they're going to get a lot more for their money. They got 49,000, 50,000 in death benefit. This is how much they have in cash. And they put in, what is there? Doesn't have cumulative premium. So 221 times, say age 65. So if you multiply 221 times 62 years, 13,000. So by age 65, they put in 13,000. They got 23,649 in paid up additions, 23,000 of cash, and then they've got 48,000 total death benefit. So I would probably lean toward Advantage Plus Whole Life for children instead of just a regular whole life, right? Or even the UL, the Smart UL. So this shows, hey, this is a really solid product, and the premium is only $18.44 a month, and it's guaranteed. So you're not worried about the interest rates. Okay. So now
And
the
this
next
is Advantage Plus, right? You said?
yeah, Advantage Plus Whole Life. So for children, I would do this one. Plus, you got the Forster's benefits, member benefits that really kind of beat pretty much everyone else. So if I were going to, do Bright Future or Mutual of Omaha Children's Whole Life, I would maybe opt to show the client this because this has more value. But again, it's more expensive than just a regular children's whole life. Because I think what do we run on regular Bright Future? That was kind of it was lower cost, right? I believe.
Mhm.
So
It was like $9 or something.
yeah, so it's cheaper. They've got a guaranteed whole life. But this performs better as far as cash. It's got more benefit. So again, another option. So maybe you show them children's whole life or a bright future, or you show them this. They might think this has better value. Okay. Now, for the parent that wants to, kind of do the Mac Daddy and really start their kids off right, um, let's do Columbus Life. And this, parent that really wants to get their kids a really good program. So it'll, okay, Index Explorer plus UL. I think the minimum is 50,000. Type of illustration, solve for premium. Let's go max cash flow. Action, preview illustration. Okay, so let's look at all the values. So here's the cash value. You can see over time. So age 65, they have 50,000. So let's take a look at the total benefit. And as you remember, of all the IULs, this has the lowest cost structure on it. So to give the client the most cash and the most benefit financially. Okay, so it's wow. Oh, that's interesting. So let me illustrate 25,000. 206 a year. Whoa, this is crazy. $206, 28 divided by 12. That's 17 bucks a month. And it shows up until year 9, it goes to 180. I have no idea why. Accumulated value. Let's go to age 65. Check this out. It's got $50,000 in it already. Whoa. And then they stop paying premiums at age 63. And then look at, they got 81,000 in account value, 44,000 in death benefit. Oh my gosh, this is showing taking money out at age 66 This plan rocks.
Yeah, I need to get contracted with them. I'll do that.
You show someone this, they will be all about it. Do you see how powerful this? I even hardly remember what I did. I just did. Oops. I did. It's juvenile class standard. So, oh, solve for cash flow. Yeah. So face amount, minimum face amount, which is 25,000 for a kid. It automated when I hit max cash flow, annual premium 180. So it did like an automated max cash flow for this child. So it minimized face value, maximized cash flow. Man, if I were going to show a child policy, I would show this policy right here.
Okay.
Or you can do, why don't we do this? Why don't we like, instead of 180 a year, 250. $250 a year.
Can I move your picture over to the other side? Will Zoom let me? Yeah, so I can see better. Okay.
Wow, it still did 25,000. See, wow. So age 65, now they got more money they're taking out. And look how much death benefit, 109,000 in death benefit. And this is only 250 for the first 22 years, and it goes down to 219, 212. This is pretty cool. This is very cool. I would, they should be all about this. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Very simple. In fact, okay, so let's, okay, so we're going to do, start at 100. Let's go maximum. So cash flow from age 65 to 85. And then the premium to age 65. Okay. Oops. Yeah, this isn't as, it's not, okay, so we're putting in all parameters. So 100,000. Um, so let's let's say they want to put $100 a month. That's 1,200 annual. Okay. Say 2H65. Solve for cash flow. Okay, I got it. So if they want to put $100 a month, we're going to minimize face value, and we're going to see how much cash flow we can get. $1,200. So the death benefit's 136,000. It drops down because they're trying to limit the MAC. Look at that cat. Look at the death benefit. Let's go to age 65. Goes down to 934 a year. 53,000 a year. Death benefit 617,802.
Wow.
So if you look at the bottom line, they put in 62,000 up to age 65. They're getting the net benefit if they take money to age 90, 85, total of 857,000. And then they have $132. That's $100 a month.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
But that's only $100 a month until year 17. Year 18 goes to 934, which is less than $100 a month. And then they get $50,000 tax free. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So this is how you can show tremendous value on an IUL. They're willing to put $100 a month towards their child. This is the ultimate Head Start program.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Definitely.
So, and Columbus Life, those people are great. They could help you with illustrations and whatever, or I could help you, whatever. But
Okay.
this is
So
where you
now
just
before I can practice, I have to get contracted.
contracted. Yes.
Okay,
And
I'll work
it's
on that
easy.
tomorrow.
Yeah. It's easy to get contracted.
Okay.
So that's very simple. So with juvenile, we did solve for cash flow, and then we input minimum face value based on premium, how much they really put in, and it defaults to, 2H65. So we assume they're going to retire at 65, and then the loan for the cash flow goes from 65 to 85. It's typical, 20 years. They live out, if you want to, you can go to 90. Okay. And all this stuff's just automatically put in when you do solve for cash flow. And just put in how much So the question is, so you want to get your kid really started with a good tax-free retirement, how much do you want to put into the policy per month? Okay, so I say $100 a month. Well, I can do 50. Well, let's put 50. Okay. $180. Oh, this is it per year. So that's that's 600 a year because it's annual.
Mhm.
Okay. Or you can go monthly. Let's just say monthly. And it is 50 per month. Okay. Preview illustration. So the net benefit is obviously it's going to be around half, right?
Yeah.
And then again, it goes back down here in order to prevent the MAC because the cash value is growing. So now they got 24,000, which is half of, 280,000 of death benefit, 269. So they put in half as much, 31,000, but they still get 388,000 of benefit. Plus they've got, the death benefits still. So again, it's just, the conversation is how much do you want to put away for your child every month? How much can you afford? There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Can you send me this video by chance?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
can go over it. And then tomorrow I'll get contracted with them
Yeah.
and practice.
Yep.
Because
All right.
the people that I saw that policy to on the 17th,
Yeah.
they have grandchildren, and I asked them how much they could afford. And she said, well, they spent $112 on the monthly premium, and they have several grandchildren. They said they don't have a lot of expenses, so that might be somebody. Once I learn this, I can go back to them. But now, how do I do this? How do I get them when they don't live in my town? And they're old and they don't have Zoom.
Good question. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, okay. What I would use then, I'd use another platform if they can get on the internet. If they're used to getting on the internet, then I might use a different platform that just has them, like, for example, what was that one we used? That was free, actually. It was Whereby.
Okay.
So let me see. Whereby.com, all they got to do is it's the easiest one to use because you just give them this whereby.com and I do have a login. And what you do is you get them on Whereby, and then you give them a login, number. Okay. And then okay, so what I would do is I would give my client the room number. Here, share link. So when I share this link with you, then you can get into my room. Okay. Like, in fact, let me do this. Let's try it. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm a little bit rusty. Okay. Okay, I'm emailing you the link. Okay. Let me know when you got it.
Okay, yeah. I got a link. So I just tap on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Enter your name. Okay.
There.
Okay.
So, so now we're on two conference calls. But you see my screen? I've shared my screen. So that's why this infinite loop going on. Okay.
Okay.
So notice all I did was have you click on a link. So an old person, if they can navigate and click on a link, then they can get and see your screen.
Okay.
If they can't, then you're in trouble. This,
Okay.
but Whereby is the easiest, because Zoom, they got to download something,
Okay.
right? And they got to have a login. So
Okay.
anyway,
Okay.
so, okay, I'm going to turn it off. But it's free, which is good, right?
Okay.
So that's, if, with an older person, whereby.com is the easiest way to get someone on a shared screen with you. I've tried
Okay.
other ones, but, by far, whereby is the easiest way to do it.
Okay. Thank you. Now, he said that there's somebody out there doing this, selling these IULs for children, going to pastors and talking to them about their congregation and going to housing authorities and talking to them.
Yeah, I think he had that person on. Yeah, so there's a lot of different marketing ideas to partner with churches and, just going out there to market to people. you know, and but the question I get is the one you asked, which is what can we do for a child? And it really just depends on how much the grandparent or grandparent want to do for them as far as how much per month, you know.
Okay.
You know, and like this is why we call it a Head Start program, because it's really giving them a head start, you
Mhm.
know. So makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, Alex. I'm sure I'll have more questions and probably want another session when maybe I can do it and you can watch me and see if I'm,
Yeah,
or practice on you or something.
yeah, for sure.
Because I'm a little bit slower than the younger ones. So technology scares me.
Well, it's just knowing what the button to click on. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I
Okay.
said, Columbus Life is the cheapest of our, as far as cost, so it'll allow the client to get the most cash value, like by far. NLG and F&G Life are expensive compared to Columbus Life. So definitely
Okay.
get contracted with them right away.
Okay. I'll do that tomorrow.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good,
Okay.
Lauren.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
You too. Okay.